Hey, it's Allison again. It's kind of late at night, but I wanted to make a video because I was just watching a bunch of videos on YouTube and they kind of sparked some thoughts in me of things that I've been meaning to talk about. Um, so, kind of the theme of what I'm thinking about is that my gender or my sometime dysphoria is often really different in different situations and at different times. So one thing that came to my mind is that in the past I've had quite a bit of envy of guys, like, well, bio guys or trans guys, like who are muscular, who are athletic, because when I see them, like, like this guy on the Men's Health magazine, which I get when I'm feeling rather manly. So I see guys like that and I feel like I wish that I could look like that, and I just stare at them, whether it's in real life, like at the rock climbing gym that I used to go to all the time, or whether it's in pictures or on the internet. And I just sometimes wish that I could do whatever I had to do to look like that, to have big muscles and have that kind of body and to look masculine in that really cool athletic kind of way. Um, so I feel that really strongly, and I don't totally know what that means. Um, but then when I'm away from guys, or when I'm away from like muscular athletic guys, which is pretty often because I spend a lot of time at work and at my apartment, and riding my bike, mostly by myself. But when I'm away from them, I'll feel better about myself, and I'll take a lot of pride in how I look, because I am athletic and I work to, um, just be fit, and it it goes pretty well. I mean, all my life I've been athletic and more muscular than most other girls. I mean, I work out 3 or 4 times a week. It's not that bad. I mean, I'm certainly proud of my muscles. Um, so sometimes I feel great about it, and then other times I feel like I'm just really small and kind of chunky around the middle, and I wish that I could look like muscular guys. So I don't totally know what to make of it. And, I've wondered if it could be maybe more just like a body image kind of thing instead of real dysphoria. I use the quotes because those terms are relative. But I think, like, feminine girls will look at magazines like their equivalent to the Men's Health or whatever, and they'll sometimes unfortunately have body image issues where they think that they should be really skinny, or like, there's a really skinny woman trapped inside my body, and I feel like that's really unfortunate for them and that they shouldn't feel that way. And, my response is that it's not natural for them to feel that way because they've been influenced by unrealistic images. So sometimes I wonder if that's what's going on with me in a masculine way. Like that if, um, like guys who are not blessed with the biggest muscles, I wonder if they might feel similarly. Um, Not just because of a gender thing, but because it's just a body image thing. Like they want to look different, they want to look better. Um, so I wonder if maybe I just need to try to be more comfortable with my own body, how it is. Maybe it's not a gender dysphoria thing, but it's really hard to say for sure. I don't know. Just think about it. Let's see. And then sometimes when I feel really happy with how I am and happy with the body that I've got is when I'll see, um, like, butch lesbians, butch women. And I think, oh yeah, they're really cool. I really admire them. They're really brave. They look good. Like, yeah, I totally want to be a part of that group, kind of. I had this really good looking Butch professor in college. She was very trim, like a thin masculine person, and she wore really cool men's clothes. She's really confident and charismatic. So I often will think of her when I'm feeling kind of down about myself, and I'll think, yeah, I can be like that if I just have some confidence. And I feel that being a butch woman can be really cool, and a lot of people, like those students of my college, could think that you're really hot, which they did about that professor. So then I'll kind of take some pride in myself. Um, and then it'll circle around and I'll feel different, and I'll start feeling kind of dysphoric or a little trans or something, and then I don't know how I feel. I don't know what I think. And then an example of another situation where I'll feel more dysphoric or trans. So not too recently, but in the past, I've just kind of played around or experimented with stuff that trans guys or bio guys would do. Like binding. I never really bind because I'm a comfort whore, and I just cannot at all stand being constricted to that extent. It drives me crazy. Can't stand it. So I wear sports bras, and I'm not very big, which I'm thankful for. So anyways, I've tried binding a little bit just at home just to see what it's like, to see if I could stand it, which I learned that I can't. And I found that, this is kind of personal, but I should say it, I found that when I do that, it kind of turns me on. Like without me even expecting that. And I have no idea what to make of that. But I really liked it. I liked looking at myself. Like, it was this kind of amazing feeling. And the same thing happened, which sounds kind of weird, but it happened when I tried shaving my face. Of course they don't really have anything there, but I did it just kind of for fun because I felt the urge to do it a few times. And I got that same feeling, which really surprised me and made me think, like, does that mean that I'm kind of trans, or it could just be from the novelty of it, or I think, like, what if it could be because, like, what if I'm like the people who call themselves cross-dressers? You usually hear about the men who will, like, they need to cross-dress in women's clothes and accessories and whatnot regularly just because they kind of need to do it. They say that they don't feel trans, they just need to do the cross-dressing thing sometimes. So I wonder, is that what's going on with me? Because, I mean, that seems a little not like what I would have expected. And maybe it's not because, like, I look masculine and I feel masculine and I dress masculine all the time. So it's not like I'm a femigirl who's doing that, just, who's looking masculine at home once a week or something, because that's not the case at all. So I would suspect maybe it is more of a trans kind of thing, or at least something approximating that. So anyway, those are some particular experiences or times that I wanted to talk about when I feel varying ways about my gender. So I just wanted to share that, see if anyone else has any similar experiences or thoughts. So I will probably say more about all this in the future, because it's kind of my topic. Alright, so thanks for watching. See you later.